Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, go talk some boxing. All right, man. Look, here's the thing with Amir Khan, man. I'm gonna give my opinion on Amir Khan, saying he still believes that a Floyd Mayweather fight is possible. Look, at the end of the day, man, Floyd Mayweather ain't thinking about no damn Amir Khan. He never was. To be honest with you, Amir Khan isn't as popular as he think he is. You know, he was at a club in Las Vegas. You know, somebody that I know said they saw him, and he was at a club in Las Vegas and nobody knew who he was. I guarantee you, if Floyd walked in a club, or Canelo, or even possibly Triple Fraud, they might know who he is. But nobody was studying Amir Khan at the end of the day. Amir Khan wouldn't have beat Floyd Mayweather anyway. And at the end of the day, a lot of the shit that's happened with Amir Khan is his own fault and his own doing. He had plenty of chances to make the Kell Brook fight, and for whatever reason, he chose to steer away from it because he kept chasing after a fight with Floyd. And to be honest with you, at the end of the day, he didn't have or do enough to get a fight with Floyd. I mean, beating Devin Alexander doesn't necessarily translate to a fight with Floyd Mayweather. And people got to understand that. The last thing we remember is Amir Khan doing the Flintstone flop when he got hit by Canelo. Now he had to get picked up off the ground and they had to apply smelling sauce to him. That's the last memory we have of Amir Khan. And then before that, we remember Amir Khan, who was badly hurt by a light punch at Chris Algieri. So the thing is, the reason why a lot of people would not have paid for a Floyd versus Amir Khan fight, because they know more than likely Floyd would have beat Amir Khan. He either would have stopped him or he just would have outboxed him. You know, one thing about Amir Khan, as a dude that interviewed him and stuff, Amir Khan, he really believes the stuff that comes out his mouth. You know, he think he deserved to fight with Floyd, and he didn't. And he had a chance to, you know, he had a chance to make his case for a fight with Floyd by taking on guys like Errol Spence and Keith Thurman and Sean Porter. You know, he seemed not to be very interested in a rematch with Danny Garcia. He pretended that he did, but to me, he really didn't go all out to make that fight. Then, not to mention, you know, he didn't make a third attempt to fight Lamont Peterson after that shit happened with Lamont Peterson, where he tested positive for some kind of performance-enhancing drugs, but was later cleared because of lack of evidence or something went wrong. I think Amir Khan still should have tried to avenge that fight, and he chose not to. So a lot of the shit that happened to Amir Khan is his own doing. And that's what somebody needs to tell him. You know, that's the problem with a lot of these boxers. You know, they hang around, you know, they have these trainers and shit. They have these wives, they have these advisors that, you know, that just won't tell them the truth. That, look, man, a lot of this shit is your own doing. To me, what Amir Khan should do is take a tune-up fight and then make the Kell Brook fight and then get the hell out of boxing. I still think it's some big money in there for him because, let's just face the fact, time is running out for Amir Khan. Amir Khan is 30 years old now. So it's time for him to get his ass in the ring and make some fights, whether he believes it or not. And the clock is ticking. The man hasn't fought in a year. He need to get his ass in the ring. Like I said, take a tune-up fight and then take the Kell Brook fight and then go on about his business. Because we already know he's not going to fight Keith Thurman or Errol Spence or Sean Porter and possibly Danny Garcia. Any one of those four, he should take a fight with. And the funny part about it is Robert Guerrero has claimed that Amir Khan ducked him too. He said that they tried to fight Amir Khan and they said Amir Khan didn't want to fight. So the same way Amir Khan is walking around talking about he wants a fight with Floyd, a big fight with Floyd, well, he seemed to me has ran away from big fights. Now we already know his whatever that shit is, the Khan army will make excuses for him. But at the end of the day, Amir Khan has been conning fans into believing that he wanted all these big fights and he strived to be the best. But he really didn't. He basically tried to maneuver around, you know, tougher fights to get to what you would call the top. top dog. And for whatever reason, the Manny Pacquiao fight fell through. And I have to be honest with you. I think Amir Khan would have lost to Manny Pacquiao. The funny part about it is, I think Amir Khan would have been ahead on points. And I just think eventually in that fight, he would have got caught. And Manny Pacquiao would have dropped him. I think it's a fight that Manny Pacquiao actually would have won by knockout. Because at times Amir Khan is so reckless, coming in and out of exchanges. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Amir Khan, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of the shit that didn't happen to Amir Khan is his own fault, man. I'm out.